Well, hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome to Enriched Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, you are a creator. Hello, I'm Brother Charles. We have another fantastic topic for discussion for you today. But before we do, we want to say this to you. You are somebody. You know you deserve the best. You do. You deserve the best. Why? Because God didn't make any junk. That's right. You're here for a purpose and a reason. That's right, my friends. So we want to say this to you. Today is the day that you arrived upon the planet. Happy birthday to you. That's right. Happy birthday to you here again. God didn't make no junk. And if you weren't supposed to be here, my friend, trust me, you wouldn't be here. You're here for a purpose and a reason. Understanding that you are somebody. That's right. You are somebody. Now, we have another fantastic topic for discussion. And of course, we like to build our topics on biblical principles and scriptures, and today is no different. We have another very fantastic topic. And this topic is something that we all have encountered at one particular point in time in our life, but sometime in our life, we all have experienced this particular topic. And what we're going to be discussing today is jealousy. That's right, jealousy. Sure, you do know what jealousy is, don't you? Well, actually, we're going to talk about what jealousy really is and where it comes from. Of course, the scripture that we're going to use comes out of Numbers, 5th chapter and the 14th verse, where it deals with a relationship where the spouse has a spirit of jealousy to come upon him in reference to his wife, and he has some things that he has to do. This is over in Numbers 5:14. But we're going to look at it from the standpoint that jealousy is nothing but a fear of loss. In all actuality, it's just a fear of loss. That's right. You know, we become jealous in certain areas of our life. Whether we like it or not, we have all experienced jealousy. And so this is one of the things that we want to know is how do we deal with jealousy? That's right. My friends were going to a particular movie, and let's say, shall we say that they didn't invite you. Your friends didn't invite you to the movie, and you got, oh, they must don't like me no more. You don't care. I'm jealous of the fact that they invited everybody, but they didn't invite me. Now, how do we deal with that situation? Because they didn't invite me. I mean, they're trying to tell me something. They don't want to be around me. Here again, your little mind is running away with you because you've got into the imaginative phase of your mind. You say, well, you're thinking all kinds of little crazy things why they didn't invite you. They don't like you no more and all this. This is coming out of jealousy, fear of loss, that you're going to lose your friendship, you're going to lose your status with the friends and everything. But no, this is not the case. Well, when you stop, there are three things that we want you to do. There are three things that we want you to do whenever you have to deal with jealousy. One thing is we want you to acknowledge the fact that you are jealous. Yes, that's the first thing you do. Acknowledge that you are jealous. See, if the people don't know you're jealous, they want to know. See, the first person that you want to acknowledge is to yourself. Hey, I'm jealous of the fact that they didn't invite me to the movie. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of that. Yes, I'm jealous. And then the next thing is that you want to do is that you want to communicate. So what do you want to do? You want to communicate with the people. Why didn't they invite me? You go to them. You go to them. Most people don't understand that jealousy can be corrected. But if you leave it uncorrected, if you don't deal with it can take you into some terrible resentment and pain and misery. So the next thing to do is that you communicate. So by communication, what? You get to the truth. Stop letting your mind run all over the place. You go to them and you say, hey, why don't y'all invite me to the movie? They say, oh, well, we know that you don't like horror movies. And we went to a horror movie. And we know that that's why we didn't ask you. Now we're getting back on the good foot. We'll find out as to why they didn't invite us. See, communication is key when it comes to jealousy. See, because you as those saying, you nip it in the bud when you communicate instead of letting your mind run all over the place wondering what they did. And the next thing is that you resolve it. That's right. You go to the person and you resolve it. Oh, now I understand why they didn't invite me. Oh, they still like me, but they know that I don't like horror movies, so therefore they didn't invite me. See, but you see how your little mind can run all over the place. Jealousy. Jealousy is what, as Shakespeare says, it's that green-eyed mustard. Yes, jealousy is something that we have to really deal with. See, you can't be afraid to deal with jealousy because if you leave it untreated, it will cause notice this, my it will cause blindness. Oh, you can't see anything. It will cause deaf. You can't hear anything. People they get blind to reality blind because that jealousy has blinded their minds, and they end up not being able to communicate correctly. Why? Because they don't want to hear anything. I've seen individuals that were in a relationship with young ladies, and They were so jealous. And she might have been a very attractive person, but this person was jealous of her, very jealous. And she had friends, but now it becomes a thing that he's so jealous of her. He ready to fight people and do everything about that. And the lady just had friends, and his little mind is running all over the place. Well, she might be cutting out on me. She might not be true to me. So he's jealous of her. And same thing with the lady, with the young man. Their minds run all over the place. Why? Because they get jealous of certain things. So we become jealous of situations. We're jealous on the job. You get jealous on the job. Well, why didn't they give me the promotion? They gave it to them. They don't think I'm good enough. I'm jealous of her. Now, here's something that we want to get squared away in terms of jealousy. People say, I'm envious and jealous. There's two differences between envy and jealousy. Jealousy is fear of loss. So fear of loss in a relationship or something, you become afraid that you're going to lose it. Envy is the fact you want something that belongs to somebody else that they have, and you become envious of them for that. I've seen an individual that has some fine sport cars and everything. You go, oh, that's real nice. And I sure wish I'm envious of that. Oh, boy, how you get that car? You get envious of people because of their possessions. Now, here's the thing that's so intriguing about jealousy is the fact that jealousy, when you deal with it, you can correct it. See, one of the main things in dealing with jealousy is communication. That's right. You have to communicate with them. If you're jealous of stuff, you have to go to the people and let them know, hey, I'm really jealous of what transpired. Let them know. You have to be vulnerable. In other words, you have to put it out there on the line. You might get hurt, but as the Bible says, the truth shall make you free. At least you won't be running all over the place with your little mind, thinking all kind of crazy thoughts in your imagination. No. Now, here's another way that we can deal with jealousy, my friend, and that is we have to come to a reality. Everything changes. That's right. Things change. Everything changes. Nothing remains the same. You own nothing. We own nothing. Oh yeah, that's my wife. That's my girlfriend. Oh no. Don't get too jealous of her, because if you get jealous of her, you're gonna run her away. You're gonna run away. I'd rather her to be with me out of free choice than to be that I'm so jealous of her. She's so beautiful, and I don't want her talking to nobody. I don't want nobody coming. We're jealous of her. See, and your jealousy has begin to control you, and which is going to make you into something that's not good. See, and you're going to end up either getting in trouble, all because of what? Your jealousy. So we have to understand that we don't control anything. We own nothing. So you can enter into freedom by realizing that you own nothing. You don't own anything. You control nothing. It is the nature in the universe where everything changes. Everything changes, my friend. Yeah, she might be true to you today. She might cheat on you tomorrow. You don't know that. You can't control that. You can't. So enter into freedom by understanding that I own nothing. I own nothing. I can't control what's going on outside. See, and this is the mistake that most individuals make. They try to control what's going on the outside of other people. You can't do that. You can't do that. So you get jealous of other people, whatever they've got. You get jealous of them saying, oh, they think they so much of this and they so much of that without getting the truth. See, know this, my friend. If you're jealous of someone, you better sit down and ask yourself the question, why am I jealous of this person? What have they done to me? What causes this type of feeling in me? It's a feeling that is rose up out of an illusion. It's not necessarily there, but you have caused yourself to enter into that state of mind of being jealous of individuals and places. Now, we can control certain things. We can control especially how we feel about certain people. And when we get to the bottom of the situation, we become free. In other words, we communicate. Let's put ourselves out there. See, if I'm jealous of anybody, I ask myself this question: why am I jealous of this person? See, ask yourself the question: why am I jealous of this person? They haven't done anything to me. Well, they might be very intelligent. They might be beautiful. They might be articulate. They might express themselves. Well, why are you jealous of them? See, but most of the times we get jealous of those people that have something, and we think that we're going to be able to control them. And they might end up, they're going to leave you. You see, you do not control anybody except yourself. Your happiness comes from within, not outside. So you have no grounds to be jealous of anyone. Your happiness is not based upon someone else's conditions or what they do. That shouldn't be a cause for your jealousy. No, don't get caught up in that trap, my friend. Be the person that the Creator put you here for to be. As Jesus states over in John 10:10, I've come that they might have life and have it more abundantly. Focus on living your life. Focus on being happy. Focus on you. Don't get jealous of anything or anybody. You don't control them. They are not yours. Even though they might be your friends and everything, but they're not yours. Be open to the fact that you're not going to get caught up in jealousy. I'm not going to be jealous of anyone. Why? Because I'm too busy living the abundant life. Until next time, this is Brother Charles with Enriched Life. You be blessed, my friend. May the good Lord bless you. May love, joy, peace, and happiness forever be with you as we walk upon this good earth that God has given us. Remember, my friend, choose not to be jealous in any situation because everything really changes.